What is up, friends? Welcome back to another Lost Ark video. I'm starting us off on the load screen just because I figure why not do it off a little bit different every time, you know, keep them guessing, keep them on their toes. This is not a surprise, though. I'm just finishing up Transcendence and the Soul Fist. I have branched this out over many days, just because it's so soul-suckingly boring. Speaking of soul-suckingly boring, I do need to open up the calculator. Because if you're new here, somehow, I don't have a brain. My brain, not very good. So I want to use the calculator to turn my brain off, and by turning my brain off, it allows me to, you know, do the thing. We're going to be doing Helmet. Helmet is our last piece, as you can see here. We're getting it to 5 in this video and then 7 in the next, as I think that's just the best way to do it, in terms of pacing, and also in terms of me not losing my marbles. But, let's see here. We got lightning, we got tree. What the fuck is this image up here? I don't want to click it, though. I'm sure it's some Korean thing. Love the Koreans to death. Not interested. I'm just trying to get my fucking thing done. What I was about to say, though, is this is being recorded after the sort of roadmap announcement, and I guess I can sit here and talk about the roadmap a little bit. You guys are interested in that. Overall, I think it's pretty good. I kind of mentioned that in the Topical Tuesday video I did upon the roadmap's announcement. But I think it's good. It's better than not having, like, some of these changes, such as, like, obviously the Echidna nerf, I think, is very needed. I'm definitely in the camp of raids are too difficult, and they've been getting, like, more and more difficult. Like, just the average player should be able to clear normal mode without much struggle, if any struggle at all. You need a casual player base in your game. If you don't have a casual player base, you don't really have a player base. Unless you want to foster a very niche sort of game, which you're absolutely free to, but you run the risk of just sort of the people eventually leaving forever. Cloned that, only broke one tile. We love when we have to rely on the lightning, and by that I mean we hate it. Hit 2. I think I'm gonna have to rely on the lightning again, though. Yeah. It's a lightning roll. We hit it. Cool. One shot, level 3. $sign to $sign. See, they still haven't fixed that. Fair enough. But kind of like, my opinion on the whole thing is, like, you need a casual player base for games, for longevity. And in MMOs specifically, there's typically a lot of other things to do besides just, like, raids or whatever. And in Lost Ark, raids are, like, the only thing to do. Like I've mentioned, like, strongholds are technically something you can do. 8%, I'm just gonna reroll. Like, stronghold is, like, something, like, technically something else that isn't a raid that you can do, but even if you want to unlock, like, all of the stronghold structures and stuff, and, like, jukebox tracks and whatever, you still have to raid. Everything ties back into raiding some way or another. And it is very difficult for, like, your bog standard average player to clear these harder raids. Like, it really is. And it just... if raiding wasn't the sole focus of the game and there was, like, other things to do and other, like, more casual activities to partake in, I could, like, give it more of a pass, because then you could make the argument of, like, oh, well, you don't have to raid. You still have, like, some people with the argument of, like, oh, well, if you don't like raids, then maybe this game isn't for you, and I just find that to be such a bizarre argument. It's an MMO. Like, MMOs are supposed to have a bunch of different things in them, from like life skills to like raiding to like social stuff. Like you're not being very social in a raid, all things considered. You are trying to kill a boss to get gear to progress your character. There's not much social about that. And I think a core aspect of an MMO is like the social aspect of it. I mean, obviously we all have our own opinions and that's totally fair, but that's just sort of where I'm at, you know? But that is to say, I just think raids are too fucking hard. And also there's not enough different things other than raids to do in this game. There's just nothing else to do other than raids. And that's not right. Like, that needs to change. Just on some real, you know what I mean? 6%, I'm just gonna restart. We'll go Grace level 1. But overall, like I said, I'm happy with the roadmap announcements, and I'm happy that they're nerfing Echidna at the very least. I would have really liked to see a Theamine nerf as well, like I mentioned. I would have also, at the very least, liked to have seen a Transcendence 5 and 7 not being locked behind hard mode, at the very least. But we didn't get that either, unfortunately. Hopeful that that will come in the future. And then obviously Bound Gold was announced, and as of me recording this video is probably going to come out really late. So you'll kind of be able to date it based on the fact that I'm recording this on the patch day, on the day where they announced like the roadmap thing. Like the maintenance for like our weekly maintenance just came up. So like that's when I'm recording this. 9% is not very good. Neither is that. I'm just gonna restart it. Should have restarted before I rerolled. But yeah, this video is probably gonna come out very late because I have a lot of backlog of Transcendence videos. Shock to nobody. And I figure kind of documenting my journey is sort of my brand. I at least want to do it once. I like doing it. Just, I don't know, that's like my brand of content creation. I think it's always fun to just throw on a video of somebody playing the game that you like, doing stuff in the game, just kind of yapping, and just leaving it on as second monitor content, you know? That's always been my brand. Also, I forgot to take that tile off. I took it off now, though. Smile face. That's what happens when I'm yapping. Yeah, figures. Healed those 2 tiles. Not great. Not great is what I'll say. And it gave me an outburst. Relocate. Change. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart. We go Grace 2, I think? Yep. I'll remember to remove the tiles this time, smiley face. But ultimately, the thing that I've always wanted is just to see this game thrive, rather than just survive, which I think has been sort of where the game has been at for quite some time. I don't think the game has been thriving for a minute. I think it's just been surviving. And like I said, I would much prefer to see the game in a state of improvement, constant improvement, rather than slow decline. But I don't know. I don't claim to know a lot. I really like Lost Ark, man. What can I say? I haven't played an MMO as much as WoW since, this one. I played a bunch of... I've played pretty much every MMO to ever exist besides Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is like the one MMO that I just never felt like playing because I was always the WoW Andy. And a lot of my friends convinced me that I would hate the global cooldowns in Final Fantasy if I did play it, so I just never gave it a shot. I played a lot of WildStar when that was a thing, but WildStar had the same issue that I feel like Lost Ark is falling into, in which case that it catered to a niche audience of the quote-unquote hardcore, and eventually it just died. Because there was nobody left to play the game. And I'm not saying that Lost Ark is going to close like tomorrow or whatever, but I just feel like it's on that trajectory, and unless something happens, like, I cannot see anything else happening long term. And that sucks. I mean, obviously it's not going to stop me from playing it up until, like, I just can't play this game anymore, or it does actually, like, close. And we've already seen the game have end of service in other countries as it is. Like, Japan no longer exists. Like, Lost Ark Japan just doesn't exist. And, I mean, I definitely think that's where we're headed. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be tomorrow. Probably won't be anytime, like, remotely soon, but that is definitely the trajectory in which we're headed. And that sucks. It really does. Got me a fucking NATO 3, man. Tornado. Ba, 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 ba. Hit me with that blessing. Mystery. But as always, let me know what you guys think. I always like reading, like, people's thoughts. Because, I mean, you don't have to agree with me, but if you do disagree, I would like, you know, your reasoning behind, like, why. Because I personally don't understand what the downside of making the game more accessible is. Like, people... I think a lot of people do the whole, like, oh, it's, like... Explosion, too. Oh, right, there was a tile there. Shit. I mean, it'll be fine. Doesn't matter if it blows up or not, because we still had a spare turn. I forgot to put in the tile here, so I didn't get explosion, too. But it doesn't matter. Because even if the tile didn't break, we would have been fine. Now we're on level 5, so this will be the last level of the video. This video has kind of flew by. I think we got pretty lucky, and I've just been yapping, so I've been having a good time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the whole thing. Just so I can, like... I don't know. Say your piece, friend. Because like I said, I just like hearing different sides. Because while obviously the opinion that I hold, I do believe in. I mean, I'm not going to talk about something that I don't believe in, you know what I mean? Like, isn't that what our opinions are? Our opinions kind of shape who we are as a person. But, I'm always open to more information, you know? Ever-changing. Ever developing, you know? Neon white music is so fucking good, by the way. Tempest, 29%. For Chow. Hit that with an enhanced, then we got a fucking big shockwave guy. And then I have to figure out what tiles I actually killed. I think that's all of them. Mystery here. You want me to use it on that? Alright. Got a world tree. Does that help us? Nope. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Tree here, 62%. Alright. Rid of those. Enhancement here. Also got rid of this purple. Thunder here, 45. Alright. Shockwave. I think that's another enhancement. Yep. Yep. We basically need to get a blessing or we lose, huh? We need to get a blessing or we lose, huh? Okay. Sad. We have lost. And also, I want to make it very apparent that, like, I'm very happy with, like, the quality of life and the changes that they have been doing recently, because the things that they have done, like the Transcendence, like, material stuff, the cost reduction, the elixir cost reduction, the material buff, the elixir system being sped up and massively overhauled, letting us pick, like, our abilities. Like, all of these changes are very, very good. And as much as I think they should have just been in the game a long time ago, it's still, like, I want to make it apparent that, like, I'm very happy that they are happening at all, you know? Because there is a very real world where they just never get changed, period. And then it's like, welp. So that's why I'm, like, cautiously optimistic when it comes to things in relation to, like, nerfing certain things and making the game more accessible. But I just find it hard to, like, put my, like, my full faith, I guess, into it. Because they've really fumbled the bag with this game, I think. And I don't think that's, like, a super unpopular opinion. I think they have really thrown away big potential. You look at the overwhelming success that the game launched to, and then look at, like, what it dwindled to just because they simply did not care to, like, update the game for us in any meaningful way for any, like, reasonable amount of time. It's rough. It's rough to look at. It's rough to think about, honestly. And it's just like, well, we could have had something beautiful. We could have had something beautiful. We could have had it all. And now look at us. We're fighting for our lives out here. Damn, couldn't have been another clone. Sad. I don't know why I always click the purple one like it's gonna kill it. I just don't like the purple guy. Yeah, we're gonna fish for a better enhanced tile. We did not get a better enhanced tile. I mean, we did technically, but it's not what we were looking for. We were looking for clones. Clones are what we're looking for. Clones. Not relocate. Clone. Yeah, it's ogre. It's all ogre. This is probably going to Grace. Doesn't surprise me, though. That's how she goes. That's how she goes. Earthquack. Nice little blessing to start off the day. Start off your day with a blessing, milady. We're not even going to try to hit the blessing? Surely that cannot be correct. Surely. I mean, I'll listen to the calculator. Feels bad, but I'll listen to the calculator. I'm not a free thinker. I'm a sheep. I'm a sheep. It's a pretty good fucking explosion, all things considered. All things considered. That is a 29. We're gonna clone the lightning, I'm guessing. We're gonna play a lightning game. It's a lightning world, and we're just living in it. We got another one. Need to figure out what fucking tiles it actually killed. Killed those, I believe. Yep. We're lightning. Lightning Gun Kelly, as they call him. Enhancement. We need some juice. Fuck me, that was terrible. Those are not the world's greatest lightning bolts, I'll be honest with you. I think it's ogre. Yeah, it's very ogre. One more to Grace. Yep. Oh, So we're almost done with Transcendence, and then I can be happy that I don't have to do this for a very, very long time. Because, spoiler alert, I don't fuck with Transcendence, man. Doing this shit is obnoxiously long. And unfun. 6%, I'm just gonna call it good and we're gonna give it a restart. We got Grace 1. Got rid of one of them tiles, one of them ting tiles, one of them tile tings. Got a lot of fucking shockwaves, man. Purify, purify. Nice, it killed them both. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Shockwave there. Bite. Human cyst. I don't think I put the special tile on, but that's okay. I'm sure it was useless. Didn't hit the blessing. That is rough ski, man. Didn't even hit that. Honestly, that explosion, kind of dog water. I'll be the first to say it. I'll also be the last to say it, if you know what I mean. 8%. We're just going to give a little restart. Cheeky little restart. Cheeky little restart. Same tile is fixed. Tree. Tornado. Tempest. Explosion. Hellfire. Purify. Didn't get the greatest purify off there, but that's okay. We gotta relocate there. Not the biggest fan of that. Tempest here. You got it, boss. Got it, boss. Mystery tile. What do you got? Give me an outburst. You come here and give me an outburst? As I always like to say, I'm about to have a fucking outburst. I'm about to have a fucking outburst. Clone me, father. We have an addition. An addition. An audition. 33%. You got it. For chow. For chow. 29%. Alright. We have a clone, a little clone ski. 29% change. You got it. You betcha. Change. Okie dokie. Got a tree. Got a lightning. You want me to explode here? Alright. Well, it cloned it. Is that something we wanted to happen? Oh yeah, we win. This is a free dub. I think. Yeah, for sure. It has to be, right? Has to be, surely. Free here? Yeah, this is just a free win, right? It has to be. Oh, especially since there's another blessing. Yeah, just tile. Why would we not just do this? Oh, I guess because technically, I guess it could not break. But then why wouldn't I just do this? Because this will 100% break this. Right? And since it's level 3, it can't hit. No, actually it still can, huh? Because it still says it can... I mean, fuck it. 85%, surely we don't miss that. Because I thought at level 3, lightning would lose its chance to regenerate tiles, but it still said in the text that it could. I don't know if it actually could or not. I don't know. I trust the calculator. I'm not going to be a free thinker. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my little rant. Not really a rant, just like a ramble. A little ramble talk with y'all. Yeehaw, partner. I mean, I'm going to record to level 7 right after this, so see you soon, XOXO. Bye.